Someone said let's pull up local. You know we up next, pull up mobos. They gon' be there on repeat, they like oh no. Where's the mix it out, let's take a photo now. But for now, I'm local. For now, preserve the beat, I'm more.
Yes, my peoples, man. We're back again, man. You know me, Mr. Consistent. You know I stay consistent in this thing. This light's just going mad. Try to fix this light for you lot quickly so you can see me properly. Light's going mental, blood. Hope that's alright anyway. But yeah, man, we're going to get into it all, man. You know what we do, man. Daily, man. I'll give you all the updates. Yeah. What's that there? Is that a bomber from? Nah. But Fabrizio came and showed us a little bomber or something. But yeah, man. Got some news about a new signing for United. Come on, man. You know I'm here all day, every day, hitting you lot with the Man United news. Make sure you like, subscribe, the whole jazz. Yeah? We got to get into it. We're going to start with this freedom fighter first. Let's get that out of the way. Fenerbahce has made some serious progress on this deal now. So Fenerbahce is the one that's progressing now. This is all crazy. You got Napoli that wanted you. They've got the most exciting project in Italy, and you're saying, nah, I'm not even going to go Napoli. I want my wage. I want my 300k. And then you've got Fenerbahce with Jose Mourinho coming across and saying, yeah. Remember, they're second fiddle to Galatasaray. They're not even the big dogs in that league there. But it seems like they're making the most progress. That's come from a Turkish journalist called Zer Murat. So, yeah, boy, who knows what's going to happen with that one. But like I've put in the chat before a few times, he does not want to drop his wage. He's made it evidently clear, I am not dropping my wage. He's on 300k. And look at the middle. If you look at the middle article, Graham Bailey's come out and said, yo, Jadon Sancho has informed Manchester United that for any permanent or loan move happen, the club must cover his wages. This geezer's on a different thing. I don't know what he's smoking, but, man, it's crazy. But, yeah, he's not trying to let go without a fight. He's basically saying, cover my wage, pay me what you owe me, and then, boom. And then it's come out from Giova Albanese in Italy, and he's saying Juventus are interested in a move for Jadon Sancho and are willing to offer players in a move for Sancho. So Vlahovic, we spoke about this before, and then we got Douglas Luiz. I spoke about this on the last stream, but yeah, that's what's come out today about Jadon Sancho, and he just doesn't want to drop his wage. And if he does, something does come up, we've got to pay him. So it's a bit of a mad one. So what are we going to charge him for him then? Are we asking for 30 million now so that we can pay like 5 million off his wages of what we owe him? It's a crazy one. So this is what's coming out. Fenerbahce, seems like Jose Mourinho and that are really going for him over there. It's a sticky one still. But I can't see why he would go there when Napoli's got the better project. You got De Bruyne, MVP McTominay, Lukaku. Do you know what I'm saying? Napoli's got the better project. Just go there, drop your wage. You're good, bro. And then you'll get the phone call next year from Tuchel. Yo, come to the World Cup. I see what you're doing over there for Napoli. They're looking at a new striker in Darwin Núñez. Lukaku's over there banging in goals. You're going to be eating good, bro. Go to Napoli, big man. Just cut your wage a little bit. Go to Napoli. He doesn't want to cut his wage, bro. I got this from... is this from yesterday? Yeah, 22nd. This is from Napoli sporting director saying, yo, our offer is clear. We will not pay Sancho's requested salary. He doesn't want to cut his wage. What's wrong with the geezer? McTominay's been an influence. He's been gassing him up about Napoli. Yo, it's all right over here, come true. McTominay's there. De Bruyne. You've got a good project, bro. So he needs to just go and drop his wage and just go over it. I can't see him going Fenerbahce, bro. That's not going to suit him. I can't see him going Turkey. Like, Italy maybe, Spain, but I can't see him going Turkey, man. I can't see that happening. So that's the situation with freedom fighter Sancho. Fenerbahce's made serious progress on the deal for Sancho. It's moving forward. Sancho's informed Man United that we have to cover his wages. We have to cover it for him to leave. So whatever we owe him left, say like his contract was going to last till whatever, next year, and we have to pay him 10 million. He wants the whole wages, basically. So there's no leeway. Some people say, yeah, keep it and I'll just leave. He's saying, I want all my money. I'm not on this. Pay me what you owe me type of thing. Then we got the Nkunku, Chelsea player. that's just come out as well about we're linked with him. This is from Tanzalic or something like that. And he said, Man United have inquired about Nkunku. Man United have contacted Nkunku's representatives. Bro, I don't believe this. I don't believe this at all. We always get linked with him. Do you know what I'm saying? And if we get Mbeumo and Cunha, where does Nkunku play? What, up top? And that's basically another Xerxes. He's not a number 9, a proper number 9 of what I can see that we've been linked with. The Gyökeres, the Osimhens, the Laps, Mateta, they're proper number 9s. He's not a proper number 9. So I just think this is another just gas. My man just come out with a deal, just come out with this today and just said it. Obviously, we've been linked with Nkunku before. I remember they was having little talks in January. It was about Garnacho and Nkunku, possible swap deal or something, but I don't know how true this one is. Do you understand? I think that fizzled out. So, yeah, but this is what's being said about Nkunku. Apparently, we've inquired and we've contacted to find out what's going on in him. It might be another smoke screen to pull it out there. Yo, Nkunku, do you know what I'm saying? Like, another striker we're looking at because of obviously with the Gyökeres situation, we don't want to look like we're just stalemate. So we might pull it out there that, look, this is another striker we're trying to talk to. See what other people are saying. I see a few people in the comments, some people excited. Some people are saying, no way, I can't see this happening. He's not a Ruben type of striker. Like I've just said, he just reminds me of a false 9. We've already got Xerxes for that. Do you understand? You got to get a proper number 9 now and switch it up. If it's not working, the number 9 thing in the game, you switch it up and then you bring on Xerxes. That's a whole different A to B. You can't have Nkunku on, it's not working, and then bring on Xerxes. The same thing. They're both coming for the ball. It's nothing ain't going to change. And he's been at Chelsea. He's barely done anything. I ain't seen that balloon celebration in about 6 months, mate. Maybe I'm not just paying attention to them. But I ain't seen that balloon celebration in about 6 months. And they've been playing Conference League as well. So that just says it all. If I can't remember the last time I saw it, he's not banging like that over there. So yeah, that's what's going on. That's another link that's just come out. That's about Nkunku. That's with the striker wise. Obviously, we had this one earlier about Gyökeres. Obviously, Gyökeres is meant to be, if he doesn't go to Arsenal because Arsenal picked Sesko, we're going to go and get Gyökeres. That was always said. So this came out a little earlier today. Arsenal are ready to submit a bid for Victor Gyökeres. Arteta is eager to have the striker during the pre-season. Arsenal could back out of a 70 million bid deal for Sesko because he's asking for too much wages. Arteta wants Gyökeres to be part of the pre-season training. Gyökeres is now close to joining Arsenal. Sesko's wage demand is considered to be too high. This is 4 different sources. 3 of them are in Portugal. One of them is the Mirror. The Mirror is the same source, by the way, that said Tottenham have made a 70 million bid for Mbeumo, which never happened. So just be mindful of them. But the other 3, I don't know too well, but this is coming from Portugal. And remember that Abolat, he's the first one that put out that Gyökeres prefers Arsenal than Man United. I remember it. He put that out that day. I reported it. Some people was like, oh, don't take them serious, blah, blah, blah. They're just little. 8 hours later, Fabrizio came out and said, Gyökeres prefers Arsenal than Man United. So these little ones, you can't sleep on them. And the only reason I'm reporting on this is obviously because he's meant to be our backup. Sorry, he's meant to be, like if Arsenal don't go for him, he's our number 1. No one else has been proper linked. We've had little Ekatike links, but nothing more. But he's definitely who we're going for if they decide to go for Sesko. But all these reports that have all came out today, by the way, I've got the date and time at the bottom of all of these tweets. They're all today's stuff. Is all linking him to Arsenal. So hopefully it's not true. Hopefully they're not going to make a bid. Hopefully they are still in for Sesko. But these are all reports, all from today. The first one's from the Arsenal fans aggregate page. I can't see him just aggregating anyone. So CNN Portugal might be reliable. I don't know. I hope it's not reliable, and I hope it's all gas. It's all bullshit. But yeah, so it's looking like Arsenal's going to bid for Gyökeres very, very soon. Or they have already. Who knows? I don't know. I'm not keeping the loop with it. I just check what's going on the day. And yeah, this is what's come out today. So who do we even go for? If he goes to Arsenal, who do we even go for? Do you know what I'm saying? That's kind of proven or Prem proven or whatever. Who? I don't have a clue. Do you know what I mean? So it's a mad one. But like I said, the Mirror, they're the ones that put out Mbeumo's. Tottenham's made a 70 million bid. So if the Mirror put out Tottenham made a 70 million bid and no one ever spoke about it, they don't even talk about it no more. Imagine that. They're the ones that came out and said that Tottenham made a 70 million bid at the Mirror, and they don't even talk about it no more. So I don't really trust the Mirror. But the other three, the Portuguese, they're up and down. Some things they get right, some things they get wrong, some things they over-exaggerate. Like I said, that last one there on the right, Abo Lapti, he came out and said Gyökeres favours Arsenal over Man United. And then 8 hours later, Fabrizio put it out. So we can't sleep on these guys. So yeah, man, this is just, let me see what Gary's saying. Sancho wants us to top up his wages if he moves sooner. This is what I'm saying, man. It's the culture, man. These players are lost. These players are lost. Let me go back to that same one that you're talking about. So whoever missed it can see. Fenerbahce is into Sancho and they've made progress apparently. That's Jose Mourinho. And then it's saying from Graham Bailey that Jadon Sancho informed Manchester United that for any permanent or loan move to happen, the club must cover his wages. So whatever we pay him until he leaves the club, so his contract will run out next year. So he wants all these money that's going to recoup to next year, which makes sense. But other players might just be like, bruv, I ain't got time for that. It's cool. Love. Let me just go and play my football. World Cups next year. I got ambitions. I need to get out there. He is not on that. He is saying, yo, I want all my money. And even like Fenerbahce, how are they progressing in the Turkey League? And they're not even the best team when you've got Napoli that wants you. And Napoli's the best team in Italy. Just won the league. Your mate McTominay's over there. They've got the Kevin De Bruyne, Lukaku. They're buying a new striker in Darwin Núñez. You could just go there and assist, a few assists, 10 assists, 3-4 goals, chip in. De Bruyne's there going to be marking his magic. Everyone's going to be talking about you. Sancho's banging goals. Sancho's back. You know half of the fan base already. Oh, why did we sell Sancho? They don't start saying all of that. And then you go World Cup next year, bro. But it's showing that he ain't really got aspirations. He just wants his money. The Napoli sporting director already said, yo, our offer is clear. We will not pay Sancho's requested salary. From the time he's coming out and saying that, he's basically saying, we don't even want you. Do you know what I'm saying? Because if they're talking in private and they're trying to sort it out, it's just that, you know what I'm saying? We're trying to sort it out, innit? We're negotiating. But he's coming out in the open and saying, we will not pay what this guy wants us to pay him. He's basically saying, bro, we don't even want you like that, bro. So Sancho, I don't know what's going on with him, bruv. He just seems like he's money hungry. He don't care about nothing else. I don't see Sancho going. They won't pay his fine Fenerbahce. They won't pay his wages. This is what I'm saying, but why is it saying that it's progressing then? Is this just gas then, do you reckon? Do you reckon it's not right? Fenerbahce have made serious progress on a deal with Sancho. That can only be personal terms. Everyone knows this. The money is 25 million. It's like a release clause. The money's there, 25 million. Just agree a deal with Sancho, personal terms with him, and then come pay your 25 million. Everybody knows that. It's like that with all of our players. Rashford, 40 million. Agree a deal with Rashford, personal terms, come pay your 35. Do you know what I'm saying? You're 40, sorry. Everyone already knows. All these players are basically got release clauses. So, yeah, it's a weird one, man. Like you're saying, Fenerbahce, he's on 300k a week, innit, Sancho? And he is saying, I'm not taking a pay cut. He's made it clear. So from time he's not taking a pay cut, we're all in trouble, mate. I can't see who's going to come and pay this money for him. Because even Napoli having Kevin De Bruyne, he's probably going to be on a 300k and he deserves it. Kevin De Bruyne, let's be real now. Sancho, what has he done? What 300k player can you tell me that goes for 25 million and they're only under 25? I've never heard of one. 300k a week, under 25, and he goes for 25 million. I've never heard of that. It just shows that he's not levels. Our club has no good news yet and means still going to suffer again for next season. Mate, what can we say? But let me tell you that something though. You see the financial year for PSR, yeah? It ends on June the 30th. So a lot of teams are tight right now. They're tight with PSR. They don't want to lose too much money. So that's what's going on. That's why you're not seeing transfers like that. Who's the last person that was a here we go? Like, it's not really going that crazy. Just Kirkes today. And we kind of knew about that already. Kirkes for Liverpool. Liverpool never spent last season, so they got money. But every other team, even Zubamendi for Arsenal, he's not going to get proper declared as an Arsenal player until the 1st of July. Because the 30th of June is when the PSR thing stops. The year is done. So whoever's breached it, that's when you'll hear, they might have breached it or they were close, and etc. And then from 1st of July, transfers are going to go bananas because it started again, basically. So things are kind of slow right now. But once the 1st of July comes, I'm telling you lot now, the transfers are going to heat back up. So don't worry about all of that. Things are going to happen, but it's just these wages. That's like I'm saying to you. He's basically got a release clause. Everybody knows 25 million will get you Sancho. All you got to do is agree personal terms with him, and that's it. And no one seems to be able to agree personal terms. And he is saying he wants all of his wages covered, even if he goes on loan. You know what I'm saying? Like, this geezer is giving us a run for our money. This is what we're dealing with. This is the culture that Ruben's having to push out. Players like this. This is what we're having to deal with. And he ain't even had no manners with Ruben. This is crazy. This is madness. They might pay 100k and we top it up. Mate, that's a loan. That's if a loan happens, though, isn't it? That's what you're telling me. If a loan happens, Gary, Man United don't want a loan. They just want to sell him. Yeah, he's got 1 year left. They can't really loan him. If you've got 1 year left and they loan you, you're going for free anyway. They might as well just get some money for you while they can, innit? Harvey, nobody pays wages. Just get rid of him. Abdullah, Man United have now improved their bid for 60 million. Talks have accelerated in the past few days. We'll continue this week. Listen, let me tell you something about Ben Jacobs, yeah? I rate Ben Jacobs. He's been on it this year in Saudi and that. This guy has said we bidded already twice. And he's so mad with it that he's still got it on his Twitter. Go on Ben Jacobs' Twitter. He has still got that we bidded twice already. Let me go and check this out. He's got twice on his Twitter that we bidded. This geezer, mate. So I don't even believe him, but we'll see. We'll see. That should get the deal done then for Mbeumo, wouldn't it? If that's really true. Man United have now improved their offer for Brian Mbeumo to offer, 60 million, then it should get it done then, really. But like I said to you, Ben Jacobs has put it twice already. He said once he was just talking and he's like, yeah, the bid should be going in today. And then once he put it on his thing, he said the second bid has now gone in. We never heard nothing. That bid must have got stuck in the surfer or something. And now it's just landed. So I don't really rate Ben Jacobs. But yeah, man, Sancho is killing us, man. He wants his money. He's not on this joke thing. He doesn't want to think. He doesn't want to just walk. He hasn't got no aspirations for the World Cup next year. All he wants is just money. Let me just get my money and that's it. He must really hate Man United. Literally. That's the thing with him. Let's see if I can put this up so everyone can see what's really going on. But yeah, Sancho, he's doing us. But I will take, if you look at the last article, if they are offering us players, I will take Douglas Luiz, 100%. I will take him every day. Every day of the week, I'll take Douglas Luiz. I think we need him as well. Man United have now improved their offer for Brian Mbeumo to over 60 million. Talks have accelerated in the past few days and will continue this week. Listen, like I said to you lot, I keep it real with you lot and I tell you lot the truth, who I rate, who I don't. Ben Jacobs he's been reliable in this transfer window. Before that, he was a fraud. Everyone knew that Ben Jacobs was a fraud. But he's been reliable this transfer window. But with Mbeumo, he said twice already that we've put in a bid. Go on his Twitter right now and you will see. Or go on Google and type in Ben Jacobs Mbeumo and he'll probably come up with an article. Yeah, they're putting a bid now, and it was like 2 weeks ago, and nothing we heard from it. But the way this one's gone with Alex Crook, because he does TalkSport, so he wouldn't get involved unless there was something more to it, because it's been Ben Jacobs talking on his own back. So maybe this is true. Do you understand? Maybe this is true, but hopefully, we hope it's true. If it is over 60 million, it should get the job done. 4 pattern. So yeah, man, the freedom fighter anyway. Fenerbahce, they're progressing on the deal apparently. I don't know this Zorlu Murat guy. Obviously, he's Turkish. This is a Turkish outlet. This is what he's claiming about Fenerbahce. That's Jose Mourinho. I can't see him going to Turkey. Turkey seems like a backward step. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's not really part of the top 5 leagues, if you know what I'm saying. Like, so I can't really see him. If you could go to Napoli and Juventus, why would you turn around and go to Turkey? You know what I'm saying to you? Napoli's in the Champions League. They've got an exciting project. Kevin De Bruyne has just joined. McTominay's your friend. He's pushing you to come. Lukaku's your mate as well. Like, it seems more likely. But you know me, innit? I give you all the news and I tell you the truth. Who I think is reliable, who's not. So this all came out today. You can see all the news at all the time and that on the bottom. In the middle, it just says that he wants all of his salary, basically. He wants us to cover his wages. He's not on this jolt thing. And then at the end, we got Giova Albanis, and he's reporting for Juventus, and he's basically saying Juventus are interested in the move. But Jadon Sancho, and they want to offer some players. Vlahovic is on 300k. We're not going nowhere near him. And Vlahovic, 2 years ago, he was making a lot of noise. Everyone was linked with him. Everyone wanted him. He's the guy. He's cold. I remember I was watching comps galore, Vlahovic. He's gone quiet. I haven't heard about him in the last 2 years. Nothing. I know he scored last night, a penalty, but no one ain't heard from him. So I don't want him nowhere near me. If you're not smashing your own little leagues over there, don't come here and try and, you get it? Because you're not going to do it in the Prem. If you're not doing it over there, you're not doing it in the Prem. There's 38-year-old defenders over there. Look at Inter Milan, a Serbia and that. It's not, if you can't do it there, forget about it. So yeah, man. That's the situation with Sancho anyway. There might be a move. I'll take Douglas Luiz all day. He was cold when he was playing for Villa. I don't know about now. He might have died or whatever, but he was all right. Big up the channel. Come on, bro. Love, man. Abdullah. Appreciation, bro. Sancho must leave the club. Yeah, 100%. I'm with you that. He has to go, man. Sancho just shouting at his agent, as Jerry Maguire said, show me the money. Trust me. Sancho just wants peas. That's all it is. He needs to go ASAP. And then I got into Nkunku for you that have missed it. Nkunku, we've made some contact apparently. Tanzilox come out and said that Manchester United have inquired about Nkunku. And United have contacted about a deal. I can't see it happening. He's too similar to Xerxes. I think it's gas. Do you understand? But that's just come out at 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock today. Someone's broke it down. So we'll see about that. The new signing that we've made, I don't know if you've heard about it. We've got a little young boy that's just come in. Remember, with this new regime, they're signing bare little gems. £1 million we paid Southampton for this young boy, Harley James. Manchester United is a done deal. He is expected to join the under-18s with a fee of £1 million being paid to Southampton for compensation. You have to pay compensation when they're young, innit? So yeah, we've just signed him. Obviously, it's probably going to be unveiled from Man United properly soon. But Solly, he's very reliable. Everything the guys come out and said is 30. So I know this is 30. And that's just basically saying what he's good at. He's very intriguing ball, playing centre-back. He's extremely composed, always step ahead and delivers. He's young. He's 17. Really and truly, I wouldn't have even spoke about this. But you got to remember what happened with Heavens. The same thing. Heavens came in and then he started playing. So I don't know if they got that sort of, they're going to use him the same or whatnot, or they're going to put him on loan. Who knows? But yeah, anything United, you know already, this channel I'm supporting and I'm letting you lot know. Cavani, this is what the done deal is. Dookie, this young boy, he's come true. He's meant to be an exciting ball-playing defender. He's composed. I see a little comp of him. He looks all right. You can't see too much because it's obviously he's playing young football, but we got Obi Chido for young, and he's playing for cheap. And he's young, and he was playing the Prem. Heavens, he was playing. So we don't know what this new regime's doing. They could sign this guy, and then we see him playing against Arsenal. You know what I mean? We don't have a clue. But he's meant to be a baller. We've signed him. Solly's come out and said it's done. £1 million. That's another gem, basically. So we'll see what happens with him. Look out for it. You'll see the name soon. It'll probably be unveiled by Man United. But Solly, this geezer's reliable. When he talks, he means it. He doesn't talk every day. He just comes out with bombs and just boom. And it's all Man United. Yeah, that report is really reliable in Turkey. Oh, is it? Sancho's one, yeah? Sancho's reporters, so Zorlu Murat's reliable in Turkey. I don't know. This is what I'm saying. I can't lie to you, lot, innit? I don't know him. I never heard of him, nothing, but I just can't see him going Fenerbahce when you could go Napoli or Juventus. It doesn't make no sense. Do you know what I'm saying? I know Jose Mourinho's over there, but I can't see anyone that was in their prime in their head. Because remember, he's 300k, you know. He's trying to get the World Cup next year. 300k, trying to get the World Cup next year, and they go to Turkey. I don't think I've seen that. You know what I'm saying? Can you not remind me of someone that's done that? I don't know no one that's moved from the Prem or something to Turkey in their prime, and they've got other teams in Italy, Spain, etc. onto them. I've never seen that. The only player I've seen go to Turkey was it Damari Gray? Did Damari Gray? No, he came from Turkey, didn't he? I don't know, man. I don't have a clue. I don't know. So we're St. Maximum. Was it St. Maximum? Did he go? Oh, he went Saudi, and then he went to Fenerbahce. Yeah, I don't have a clue, mate. So I just can't see him doing that. Yeah, man, like and subscribe, man. Like and subscribe. We're here every day, 3 times a day, giving you like the latest Man United news, man. I say this every day. If you ain't liked yet, like up the stream. Let's get the algorithm going, mad. Subscribe, man. Every day we're doing this, man. We're doing this for you. Like every Man United news, it's in here. You're going to see it here first. So, yeah, that's the deal. That's done. The young boy. Sancho should go to Leeds, then Anthony to Leicester. Anthony is going back to Real Betis. He's already took a thing. He's took a pay cut. He's already said he's going to take a pay cut. So I got to respect Anthony. I'm not even dissing him no more. I don't even talk about Anthony because he's gone over there, done what he needs to do, showed himself, and then he's obviously he's taken a pay cut. He's on 150k a week. Let me get the article for you. He's on 150k a week, and he's Real Betis couldn't make the deal happen because they're saying it's too much for them. He's come out and said, "Yo, you know what? I'll make the pay cut. Real Betis are going to sign him now." So that might be a 1st of July one as well. Do you know what I'm saying? So you can't. I don't even get onto Anthony no more because he's done the right thing, and I can see he's got ambition. He plays for Brazil, the national team. He wants to stay and play in the World Cup. So what does he do? He goes and takes a 30% pay cut. That's what you call a player with aspirations, mate. He's got ambition. You got to give it to him. He took a pay cut. So I don't get onto Anthony. He understands the Prem ain't for me. I got one leg. I play my left leg only. It's too fast there for me. It's not for me. I'll take my pay cut, stay in this league, rip it up. I'll probably get my big move soon. Atletico Madrid want him, apparently. Other teams want him. So big up on him, man. You got to respect him for that, man. He's took his pay cut and he's going to make the deal happen. They just got to sell a geezer called Johnny Cardozo, apparently. As soon as they sell him, deal done. So, yeah, that's the thing with Anthony. Just wanted to show you. So, I just allow him. I don't even get onto Anthony. In other news, we've got Marcus Rashford and basically Garnacho. We're trying to get 100 million from both of them. So, I think Garnacho, they're looking at him and saying he's worth about 70 million. They're probably going to get 60, 50 max. So, 50 to 60. And then Rashford, we're saying 40, we'll probably get 30. So, really, we'll probably get like 90 million. Let's be real. 80 million we'll be happy with. Let's just say that. If they go for 40 each. But we should get a bit more, innit? But yeah, they're trying to get 100 million for both of them, apparently. That's from Shah Dunker. She's reliable for Man United news. And then apparently it's basically saying that the defensive improvement under Amorim is why we're focusing on forwards. But they still want to sign a wing back this summer as well. Obviously, you remember, Ahmad, Mbeumo, if he does sign, and Onana are all going AFCON in December, you know. Remember that. So December come, them 3 are gone. So all this Ahmad wing-back stuff, when he goes, what do we do then? Do you know what I'm saying? So you got to remember that as well. So they're still trying to sign a wing-back. But as soon as these guys start going, Malacia, Anthony, Sancho, Garnacho, Rashford, that's 5 players. We could just replace them. Remember, Lindelof and Evans have left as well. So we could just bam, 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 deal for deals. They just need to go. That's the only thing, man. They just need to go. But yeah, and then it just says, I think there's a hope that maybe Man United can polish Rasmus Hojlund over the summer and that we are going to see a Hojlund 2.0 next season. Listen, I think that's PR just in case he doesn't go. Yeah? Just in case he doesn't leave, let's just put it out there that we've got hope in him being some new striker. We know what Hojlund's about. It's not happening, mate. Do you understand? Like, let's all be real with ourselves. I think he wants to leave himself. But there's a lot of PR that he's just putting it out there. Like he's happy to stay, blah, blah, blah. We're saying we're happy with him. We can polish him. We can't polish him. We got rejected by Delap. Gyökeres more or less rejected us. We're not trying to polish Hojlund. So it's PR. Because we're getting rejected and we're realizing the striker that we want isn't out there no more. We want Osimhen. He wants big wages and we're not in the Champions League. We wanted Delap. He rejected us. Gyökeres is 50-50 with Arsenal. Mateta, he might sign a deal with Palace. So all the big, strong strikers that we want, they're not about. And who else is left? Who else are you going to go and get that fits that profile? So I don't think they want to force it. So it might get to a stage where they go, bruv, none of them have come. Let's just leave it for this year and then next year go in. Maybe for Osimhen when we're back in the Champions League, etc. Do you know what I mean? I think that's the situation. So they're putting a lot of PR. Oh, yeah, Hojlund's cool. We can stay and it's all PR. It's just pull it out there just in case it happens. So they've already cried about it then. So by the time it happens, it's like you're not crying about it no more. You know them ones? That's what I think it is. Damn, Alanga is joining Newcastle. Oh, is it 100%, yeah? Is that a hundo? Swear down. They proper want Alanga, yeah? Because I know that they was wanting him, but it was meant to be 60 million or something, they were saying. They were getting quoted 60 million, Nottingham Forest. And he's a counter-attack player, I think, Alanga, you know. So I don't know if he'll suit them, because they like to have the ball a bit, innit? Alanga's proper counter-attacky, but then again, they do play a bit counter-attacky with Anthony Gordon. Yeah, that would be a good signing for them still, 100%. But that just shows how much they've gave up on Mbeumo. Do you know what I'm saying? They fully gave up on Mbeumo. So yeah, man. Do Man United get any of that? I think we got something in it, a sell-on or something. I think we got a sell-on. I think we got some sell-on percentage or something like that still. Yeah. So we'll get something out of it. What was the other winger we had that went to Turkey, signed for Moyes? Can't remember his name. Fuck knows. Moyes, what? Oh, that's old school. That's old school. Went to Turkey. I know that Amrabat went to Turkey. He went to Fener. Obviously, he's not a winger, but I'm just talking about the players that I know that went to Turkey. Obviously, Fred, Amrabat. But Amrabat was like on loan from us anyway. But I can't even remember what you're talking about, you know. But you get my point, though, innit? Like, if a player is going to leave and they're in their prime, they go to the top 5 leagues, innit? They go to like Italy, Spain, England, etc. Like, you don't really go Turkey. You rarely see it. Do you know what I'm saying? So I can't really see Sancho having all of these options on the table from Italy, Juventus, Napoli, and then turn around and go, I'm going to go Fenerbahce to play with Jose Mourinho. No one ain't really watching that one. You might go France, Spain, you know what I'm saying? Like, where people are watching you. I can't really see him going there. I think he's just playing everyone against each other, like trying to just get the biggest wage. But I can't see. I think in the end, he will go to an Italian team. Do you understand? So, yeah, man, we'll see about it, man. Why are we not moving on Luke Shaw, guys? Bro has played. Bro, I think they want to move on all of these guys, but no one wants them. This is what I'm saying. So when people say, I don't understand, we don't sell no one, bro. Nobody, it's like everybody watches our games. It's like every single person watches our games, literally. They watch our games. And they've seen how shit everyone is, that they don't want them. Inter Milan want Hojlund, but they want him for a cheap price. Like, they're trying to just lowball us because they've seen how bad everyone was. Like, no, we need to go and raid Man United. So it's crazy, man. It's crazy. Yeah, I just see that still. I just put that up on the screen as well. I see that. Where is it? Yeah, there it is there still. You put it up as well, innit? Yeah, Ben Jacobs. I just see that. I just read it out. Man United have now improved their offer for Mbeumo to over 60 million. Talks have accelerated in a few days. But listen to this, and this is what I'm saying to you. That this link came out, from some next sources that was saying about Mbeumo. And I posted it in probably 2 streams ago. I don't know, 2 days ago, so long ago. And was like, is it really true? And I was about to put it in here as well. That's how mad it is. Where's the link? Here it is. Here, look at this. This geezer came out, Marco Alcaraz. I don't even trust him. That's why I was like, not taking him serious. And he said, United and Brentford have scheduled a final round of negotiations next week regarding the transfer of Mbeumo. The upcoming talks are understood to be the decisive stage between clubs. Man United will offer a total package worth just under 65 million. And he said this probably about 2 days ago, I think. And I weren't taking him serious. I'm like, whatever, man. Marco, I've never heard of him, nothing. And then bam, this has come out about Ben Jacobs. But like I said to you lot all, Ben Jacobs said that we bidded before and we never bidded. He literally still got it on his Twitter that we bidded before and we never bidded. So I was like, this guy's moving a bit mad. But now that it's coming out that he's saying it, and he's saying it with Alex Crook, who works for TalkSport, I can't see him gassing because now TalkSport's going to push it. So that's a proper big outlet. They've got a radio station, everything. When he says it on his tweets, it just stays on his tweets. Oh, you might be able to miss it. Like Ben Jacobs said that yesterday, but you might forget, get on with your life. But TalkSport's a big outlet, talks about every club. So I can't see it being false. So hopefully this is true. It goes true. And then bam, he's wrapped. Harvey Barnes is going Forest in the deal. What, they're doing a swap deal? Who's reporting this? Who's reporting this deal? Langer for Harvey Barnes is crazy. That is crazy. That's madness. Zaha, yeah, Zaha. But didn't he go Palace? He didn't go straight from us to Thing, did he? He went Palace first, didn't he? And then he went to Galatasaray, and then he came back. Imagine I was at that game as well in the Champions League in Old Trafford when he scored and he celebrated and that. He scored against us a few times, to be honest. But yeah, Zaha, I know exactly what you're talking about, but that's what I'm trying to say. He went Palace, and then when he went Palace, then he went to Galatasaray. That's what I'm trying to say. He wouldn't have left us in his prime and then went to Galatasaray. It don't really work like that. It's like he's got to go somewhere else, and then, do you know what I'm saying? Shaw's on 200k for another 2 years. Nobody's paying that for. This is what I'm saying to you. Nobody. Look at Sterling. Sterling's in Arsenal. He's on 300k. He done the little loan with Arsenal. Sorry, he's at Chelsea, but he done the loan thing with Arsenal. You haven't heard his name once. Shaw, you haven't heard his name once. Casemiro, you haven't heard his name once. I report this every day. Any Man United news, I'm here letting you lot know what's happened. These guys' names hasn't come up once. Shaw, Casemiro, nothing. Anan has been linked to Monaco. There have been talks about Saudi's going to come in for him, even though it hasn't happened. But at least his name's involved in stuff. Hojlund, Inter Milan. You get it? They're flirting around that. But a lot of these players, their name doesn't even come up. It's like their agent is just on a beach. Like, forget about it. They're not even hearing nothing. So it's a weird one, man. It's a weird one. But yeah, let's get into whatever. Yeah, like I said, Gyökeres, that's a big one for me earlier on, man. This one came out earlier. This is a big one because I've always known, even the way we're not even solidifying our attempt to get a proper striker. It's always been, let them go for Sesko. We're going to go in for Gyökeres. We're not hearing this. He rejected us thing. Because remember, Fabrizio came out backtracking. He didn't reject Man United, blah, blah, blah. He just prefers Arsenal. Arsenal were banging for Sesko. And me, in my head, I think they want Sesko. I didn't think that this is all true. I think they want Sesko because Arteta still likes Havertz. So to have Havertz sharing it with someone that's 21, it's a project striker, it makes sense, innit? 70 minutes, switch them over, both like Champions League, he can start there, and then it's cool. But Gyökeres coming there, he's 27, he just scored 100 goals in 2 seasons. He has to play every game. You think he's coming there to be on the bench? So what's going on with Havertz then? Do you know what I'm trying to say? So I think that's what I thought, that they want Sesko, they're just playing Gyökeres against them, like to just bid a bit lower, to make it look like we'll go for Gyökeres. So if they go to Sesko and bid, Leipzig got to be like, bruv, let's just do it because they're going to end up going for Gyökeres anyway. We're seeing so much reports, etc. But all of this coming out today it's making it look like it's really going to be Gyökeres. Literally. Like I said, I don't really trust the Mirror too much because they told us that Tottenham bidded for Mbeumo 70 million and we've never heard about it again. So I don't really trust the Mirror too much. But then when one source is backed up with another 3 that don't know each other, that's when it gets scary. Because 3 of these are Portuguese sources. And then you've got the Mirror just in between. And it's all today. All this news, you can see the time and date at the bottom. It's all today. So this is why I'm like, who's next? This is why I'm starting to think we might not even get a striker. This is why there's reports coming out. Xerxes, Cunha, and Mbeumo could all play together and interchange and all of that. Because remember, Cunha's played up front before, and Mbeumo's played up front before, so they could all zigzag basically. 1 minute, and Mbeumo's up. Like, we're getting all these reports. We're getting reports that Hojlund, that they want Hojlund to be a Hojlund 2.0, whatever they just said. You know what I'm trying to say? All these reports are coming out. I think there's hope that Man United can polish Rasmus Hojlund over the summer. This guy went to Hong Kong, and the centre back again that was there had a compilation at the end of the game. The centre back that had Hojlund had a compilation at the end of the game. That's how good he played against Hojlund. This is what happens when they play Hojlund. It's their best game ever. They win every tackle, the passes they make, the interceptions. It's their best game ever. So this guy cannot get polished. There's no Hojlund 2.0. And I think it's all press, it's all PR, just in case we don't get the striker we want. Let's put this out there. So if he stays, they've already cried about it a month or two before. So let's cry about it now, basically. If it don't go right, and then it is what it is. That's what I think it is. I don't think it's anything serious. Yeah, that was bang on. That was bang on when that happened. Monaco. Good on him, man. I hope he balls out over there as well, man. I hope he gets back to his, you get it, and just balls out. Any news on Diego Leon? I put that earlier in the stream, you know. I put that in the earlier one, to be honest with you. I'm going to find it for you now and add it back in there. Basically, I think they were saying, what were they saying about him, Diego Leon? They were saying that he's coming. I think they're going to make it official next week, and they're going to basically give him a chance in pre-season to see how he performs, if he should go, stay with the team, go on loan, or stay with the under 18s. You know how it goes. It was one or two of them. Let me find it for you, and I'll let you. I'll put it in there straight away. Yeah, that's it there. Look, bam. Look, we'll go straight to the middle one, and it says Man United will officially complete the Diego Leon deal next month, with plans to assess him during the summer schedule before deciding on his future. So that's the news on Diego Leon. It's just basically, like I said, they're going to find out, is this guy good enough? Because he's meant to be physical, fast, everything. He might be ready to go now. Do you know what I'm saying? And be a backup to Dorgu, but it might be, give him a year to adapt. How they done Sekou Kone, or put him on loan somewhere, let him get used to the country, etc. Look at Dorgu. This is what a lot of men don't know. When you come to a different country, it's a bit hard, you know. Look at Xerxes' first 3-4 months, whatever it was. Xerxes couldn't handle it. Do you know what I'm saying? And then bam, he just switched it up. Come January, different player. Now everyone wants to keep him instead of Hojlund. Before that, everyone's like, he should go in January. Remember, January window come, Juventus wanted him because that was his old manager, Motta. He moved to Juventus. So he was asking, Juventus wanted him proper. And he said, no, I'm not leaving. And was all sitting there like, oh my God, this guy's, he's bad. And then boom, he switched it up. Dorgu's come in. Yeah, you might have, let them get used to it, man. Give them a bit of time, man. You've got to have time for these players. And this is why, when it's coming to the attack, we're saying, we're not going to give no one time. Mbeumo, Cunha, and a striker that scores goals. Let's just go for that straight away. Forget this time thing when it comes to scoring goals. Because that's what we're lacking. Do you know what I mean? So anywhere else, we can give it a bit of time. So, and remember, this is going to be the first time Ruben's going to have all of these players and be able to really embed these ideas for as long as he needs to. We were playing Thursday, Sunday, Thursday, Sunday, Thursday, Sunday, Thursday, Sunday. That's all we've been doing for the last whatever. So now he's finally going to have weeks, pre-season, everything. Test out new ideas, embed it in them properly. So, yeah, man, it's going to be interesting to see what happens. Yeah, all of this came out the other day. I just put this in there to show you a lot about Diego Leon, yeah? So a lot of them, like, this is Emi Martinez. We're not looking at him this ages ago. And then we got Hojlund that we blocked the loan. We want money for him. So that's what happened with him. But yeah, man, the freedom fighter, man. It's going to be interesting to see what happens with him. Fenerbahce won him now. So we're going to see what happens with that. Fenerbahce won him. Someone saying that he's reliable. Zerlu. I don't know him. I've never heard of him. But they want to make a deal. Napoli won him as well. But he doesn't want to drop his wage. It's been said a few times. Even Fabrizio came out and said it. And then the Napoli sporting director came out himself and said, our offer is clear. We will not pay Sancho's wage. He's requested salary. So I think that's done. Because why are you going to come out to the world and let them know you're not going to pay this guy's wage? You could just tell the agent that. yo, we're not going to pay your wage, you know. Let's try and work it out if negotiations are still going on. From the time you're coming out to the whole world and say, our offer is clear, we will not pay his requested salary, you're letting it be known, yo, like, we don't care. If you want to, you get what I'm trying to say? It's a bit, you might take it like, why is he coming out and doing that? We were just discussing things. He's come out on live TV or wherever he's done it and said that. So I think the Napoli thing might just fizzle out. And that was his best project he could go to. Do you understand? But he might want to go to Juventus and play with Kolo Muani or something. We've got Nkunku news that I said earlier, just basically that we inquired about him with Chelsea. We've been linked with him since January. They were talking about Garnacho and Nkunku swap deals. I can't see us getting him. He's too similar to Xerxes, exactly the same. So I think we want a number 9 that's a different profile to Xerxes. That's why we went for Delap, Gyökeres, etc. Yeah, so I think this one is just, he's just bored or something. Or maybe something did happen, or maybe we did do it just to make it seem like we're still busy. We're still just doing what we need to do. We're doing our due diligence, but I don't think it's serious. Anything to take from it. We signed this little young boy, Harley James. It's a done deal. Sully Talks has said it. He's so reliable. Yeah, like when he don't talk every day, he doesn't tweet every day, but when he comes out, he just comes out with transfer news or things, and it's 30. I can vouch for him. And he's basically just saying, yeah, we have to pay a £1 million compensation. He's very intriguing. He's a ball and playing centre back. He's composed. So I don't know if this guy's going to be a young boy and go into the academy, or he's going to be an actual player for us. Do you know what I'm saying? Because you got to look at Heaven. When Heaven got signed, no one looked at him and thought anything. They thought, yeah, he's a young boy, whatever. He's going to go to the academy. He started playing for us. Obi Chido, same thing. So yeah, Harley James, look out for him. He's going to join the under-18s, and then we'll see what happens after that. That's a done deal. And then we just got some news from Char Dunker, which is very reliable. She's just basically saying we're trying to get 100 million from sales of Garnacho and Rashford. I don't know if we'll get that, to be honest. We want 40 million for Rashford. We might drop that down because you got to remember both of them are known that we want them to be gone. So our bargaining power is a bit down. We want them gone. So it's a bit crazy. Then we got, he basically said the defensive improvements under Amarin is why we're focusing on the forwards. And I said this as well. I said we were so narrow last season that so much games we didn't win because we just couldn't score goals. There was so much games, especially all the big teams. It was so close. Liverpool, Man City at home. We won the other one. Arsenal, there was so much games we played. Even Wolves, remember, we had about 10 shots and then they scored a wonderful free kick. There was so much games that we played and we just couldn't finish our dinner. Like, simple as that. So now they're saying, let's just go for goals and that will change and then we see where we go from there, type of thing. And then it says, obviously, we can polish. They think that there's hope we can polish Rasmus Hojlund. That can't happen. I think that's just gas and that's just chat. Mbeumo, basically, it was said that we're going to bid under 65 million. This was said a few days ago, and it's just come out from the same Tanzilic guy, basically saying that we want to sign 2 attacking players, including Mbeumo. He said that today. So basically, he's saying after we sign Mbeumo, we still want to sign another 2 attacking players. I think he means a striker, and I don't know who the other guy would be. Do you know what I'm saying? When he was saying attacking, you could put a striker in there. So I think he means Mbeumo, and then we're going to sign a striker. That's evident. Everyone knows that we want a striker. I can't see us signing someone else after that. That's like, what is the point? That's not going to make no sense. Gyökeres, it's come out from 4 different sources today, even though the mirror is a bit dodgy, but it's come out from 4 different sources that they want Gyökeres. They want him to be in the preseason. Sesko, his wages are too crazy. He's 21. He's asking for some mad wage. So they're ready to submit a bid to sign Gyökeres. And Arteta is eager to have him in by preseason. And this is 4 different journalists, and they're all saying more or less the same thing. They're ready to bid. Wages are crazy for Sesko. Preseason, we need Arteta wants him in, and then this one's saying the same thing about wages, and they're all 4 different. And remember, if Arsenal went for Sesko, I'm sure we're waiting for Gyökeres. That's the only reason I'm reporting about this. If this had nothing to do with us, I wouldn't be reporting about it. I only talk about Man United. So I'm just letting you know that. Then we got this about Garnacho. Everyone probably seen it by now. Garnacho is silliness, putting up with the Villa talk, whatever, boom, boom, boom. I was just showing a bit earlier about, like, he was linked to Aston Villa before, not even too long ago. the 7th of June is the last time. I think there's another one for 15th, but I didn't even put it there. But basically, Samuel Lockhurst, who is a Man United journalist, came out today and said that despite Marcus Rashford putting my brother on Garnacho's latest Instagram post, they have really only bonded at the team's bonding dinners. That's it. They don't really talk. And that one of Rashford's inner circle basically said, he's an effing Ronaldo wannabe. I don't know how true that is. He's a good Man United journalist, but he sometimes just says whatever. A lot of them do that, innit? Sancho won't drop his wage. The Napoli sporting director came out and basically said it. Our offer is clear. We will not pay Sancho's requested salary. Sancho's on 300k. I don't know what he's asking for. Maybe he's dropping it to 250. Maybe he's not dropping it at all. But no one wants to pay it. This is the obstacle in every deal. 25 million is not a problem. But yeah, he don't want to drop his wage. And yeah, this is just the Diogo Leon that I showed him about. Anthony taking a wage cut. I just tried to show it because he tried to say that Anthony should go Leicester. But yeah, man, that's it, man, really. Obviously, I'm going to be back on later. If anything else comes out, or the Mbeumo thing, hopefully it gets a bit more traction by different people as well. Because like I said, Ben Jacobs a bit so hopefully it goes a bit mad. As a fan, I'm almost losing hope for our club because there's no progress since the Cunha deal was done. And it's really boring and annoying. You know what it is, though? I hear what you're saying here, but we can just go in there and pay what they want. And then everyone will be happy, but we'll be getting the Man United tax still. So they're trying to change that. So you got to give it to them. Like the 1st of June, Cunha got unveiled. 2nd of June, Mbeumo is linked to Man United. 3rd of June, Bruno to Saudi. Is it going to happen? Every day, that's why it went so mad for us. We're like, rah, what is going on? We put in a bid for Mbeumo. They said no. Do you know what I'm saying? So imagine that bid there, they said yes. So I think they're just trying to get rid of this Man United tax because they could have just went in there and just said, yeah, we'll pay whatever you want to pay. And Mbeumo was getting quoted 55 million. Before the summer, they were saying, yeah, he'll go for 55 million. Man United's come. Oh my God, it's Man United coming. They started rubbing their hands. 70 million we're hearing now from Fabrizio. They want Fabrizio. They want the Cunha money. They want the same money as Cunha. Where does this come from? What do you mean Cunha money? We paid what we paid for Cunha. He just signed a new deal. And Mbeumo's got 1 year left plus an option to extend. So basically 2 years. But how can you be saying we want Cunha money? There's 2 different players, 2 different situations. One just signed a new deal. So you got to change the thing, innit? Like you can't look at last year. We went in for Branthwaite with 45 million plus 5 or something. They said, no, we want 75. Imagine we just went there and threw 75 at them. Do you know what I'm saying? They will never change. Everyone will take us for an idiot. They'll just say, yeah, Man United, as soon as they bid first, did it? So I think now they're trying to sort it out. We haven't heard no reports that it's collapsing or it's stalling or it's anything funny is going on. All we keep hearing is it's ongoing, which is good. It's boring and we don't want to hear it, but it's better than hearing it's stalled or it's collapsed or there's a roadblock or them type of words. That's when it's bad. So all I'll say is I hear what you're saying, but brother, we just got to weigh it out, man, and see, man. Like I don't really blame it, man. As long as they can get a good deal out of it and it makes sense. If they do all of this, they've waited 2 weeks and then they just pay 70 million, then it's like, fucking hell. What is the point of that then? I get it. But obviously they're trying to that Man United tax has to go. The Glazers were throwing money at everyone. 72 million for Hojlund. He only scored, 12 goals or something in Italy. Anthony, 80 million. Do you know what I'm saying? Casemiro, 70 million, 30 years old. Like, it was crazy, man. So they're trying to switch it up now. And I feel like they've done all right with their transfers so far. And even these little gems, 1 million, Heaven, Sekou Kone, Diego Leon, they probably paid about 8 million with all of them in total. Obi Chido, all of these guys in total, they probably paid about 8 million. That's what I'm saying. So I feel like they're kind of switching it up. They're getting little gems for cheap prices. And even everyone, De Ligt, Mazarawi, 12 million. So I give it to them still, but I hear what you're saying, and it is getting a bit like, what's next? And it's scary. Is it going to collapse? That's why you got to pay attention to the words. But don't worry, man. Just make sure you subscribe and keep coming in. I'll keep you updated with everything anyway. You'll know everything. So yeah, man. Love to everyone. Make sure you like the stream, subscribe. We're here 3 times a day. I'm definitely going to be on later as well. So yeah, just love. I appreciate all of you lot.
Got someone so let's pull up loco. You know we up next, pull up mobos. They gon' be there on repeat, they like, oh no. Where's the mix it up, let's take a photo now. Photo. But for now, I'm loco. But for now, I preserve the beat, I'm on